Well, I'm gonna give it a couple more tries. Why the fuck does that do that? This run's actually very bad so far. I've gotten hit by just about fucking everything. He's got no health! God, it does it twice in a row. No! Fuck out of that. Did better if I didn't take a shit ton of damage on the first 2 phases. I probably had a good shot. What are you doing? What the hell was that shit? I swear this game just makes up his fucking attacks as it goes. Again, shield, no life. The f- Stop doing that! God damn it! Four times in a row, you're a... Get the fuck out of here, man. I see why I'm getting pissed. 4 times in a row. And he never left the back end of the platform, so I had no shot in getting behind him. Like, there should be a cooldown on that goddamn ability. You should not be able to go 2 times in a row, not on 4. Fucking bullshit. I can't even, I don't even let you stop the gameplay. Just kill me, dude. I'm just gonna go level. there's no point in me just sitting here getting so fucking agitated when if I just level, I'll probably kill him real easy. I just didn't want to fucking grind after wasting all this time trying to kill the guy. It took him a while to kill me, and I was just sitting there eating his face. Turn to the title screen. Alright, let's see how much shit I lose. I'm 549, actually. Or it was. Alright, so I'm up there. I gotta kill the other guy. I gotta kill his first phase and shit. That sucks. Damn it. Are there any enemies here? Yeah, that's where this is right here. The only thing is, it takes like 8 years to kill these guys. It's like, isn't exactly great farming. It's another reason why I kind of want to do it. How long does it take me to kill one fucking guy? Off. Yeah, but brings me back to my whole thing with this game. Anytime you gotta do this in a game, it's poor design if you gotta do this. Like, in order to make up for this grinding shit that I'm doing right now, they should have put in, like, mini quests or something, like side quests, give you something else to do to fill the void. And they didn't do that. Would you turn off, please? I'm fucking annoyed with everything right now. Oh my god, with the green shit. Thank you. Guy was dead like 10 minutes ago. Go away. I guess this is where you're supposed to farm right here. So you don't have to worry about the knights. There's a long fucking board. Oh, fuck off. I ain't fighting you. Alright, so let's just do that then. Fuck in. Jesus! I don't understand why the green shit makes you slide in this game. It's really fucking annoying. Just throws you. You tap it, like you touch it, and it throws you like a mile. Look at it. It's worse than ice. Even ice didn't throw you that much in the early parts of the game. Yeah, there's like, I mean, when you pick the shit out of this game, you can see like where this game's got some, definitely has some flaws. Like, well, I don't know if they're flaws, but they're just bad, like, optimization or something. I don't even know what to call it, really. Just bad design choice. Look at it. It's just fucking, look at this shit. It's fucking stupid. There's no green shit even there, and it's throwing me all the way over there. It doesn't help, too, when they're sucking me on top of it. Oh my god. Let me pick the gems up, please. Can you let me get my loot the fuck off? I'd appreciate it. Well, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and do this shit for a while. Oh, I keep thinking I can just run straight down and out. Nope, gotta go over here first. Fuck off. Ugh. Come on. God. Annoying. Yeah. Yeah, if it didn't, I'd be pretty upset. Because then I have to be taking it, like right now I'm just spamming attack and special and attack at the same time, so it's just double tapping. But yeah, if there's any other situation than what I'm doing, yeah, I wouldn't, I'd be taking it a little bit more cautiously. If they didn't drop heals. mean, they literally are the Armos from Legend of Zelda, where you had to attack them from behind. And they really suck when it comes to trying to farm. Take too fucking long to kill. No matter how much damage I'm doing, it's just, mechanically, it just takes too long. Come on, how long does it last? Jesus. Grab my shit and leave, please. Stop camping the doorway. Oh, man. Oh, I gotta cough. My fucking neck is starting to bother me. Gotta sit back, rest my neck. Alright, suck a dick. Can't lean back, I'm starting to get a little... shut-eye. I feel like I was dozing a little bit. I actually only had like, I'll say 4 hours sleep last night, so I didn't sleep well. And I got up and did a bunch of shit earlier. So if I get too comfortable, I'm gonna probably start dozing. Even though it's still way fucking early. Plus the fact that 8, or just 8 rather, doesn't help either. Makes you more tired. Your body wants to relax. Usually that's why I like, when I eat dinner, I usually take like an hour after the stream to vegetate and you know, go in shutdown mode for a little bit while my body digests the food and shit. So just sitting back like trying to fall asleep. Yeah. Can't believe. Well, I'm sure I'm not hitting the same armor guy. But I just can't get over how none of them died. I was picking on 2 of them for a little while there. Would you let me get my loot? Apparently that's the weapon you gotta use on those guys. Oh, but I don't give a shit. Wow, I can see, I just looked back at my stream, I see I dropped 6,000 total frames at my end. Is there a disconnect in there at all? It's a lot. Oh, excuse me. Wow, my eyes shut down on me right there. Oh god, I'm getting fucking tired. I think it's the hot air in here from the lights, the fact that I just ate, and throwing the fact that I didn't get many hours sleep. I think it's all starting to hit its toll now. And the fact I was fighting the same fucking boss for about an hour. If not longer. Ugh, shit. See, these games, well, I don't know how the rest of them in series are, but like this specific game would be so much better if they didn't have these grindy ass fucking sequences designed into the game. If there was a nice flow of content in the game where you didn't have to grind, it filled the holes for you, the game would be so much better and just progressively smoother. Man, it's not like I'm going out on a limb or anything, I don't think, by saying that, but, yeah. Ooh, I'm getting really fucking tired. Sad thing is, that dude ain't even the fucking last boss. He's the boss of this floor, so that means there's another one after him. Can't wait for that shit. That'll be a 2-hour fight, I'm guessing. Yeah. I'm like blinking a mile a minute to try and how do I open up? Come on! I knew I should have grabbed a cup of coffee when I got done eating dinner. That would have helped. Instead of my shitty soda I have. I would, but he actually went out. Oh, excuse me, he's no longer home. Fuck out of my way, dude. Alright, I just gotta get uncomfortable, is basically what it is. Alright, dickhead, relax. Heard that correct. Alright, let's do it. Alright, yo, let's talk some, what the fuck is that game? Fuck am I thinking of? Divinity. What classes, should we play? We'll each get 2 characters, right? So what would be a good, group composition for that game? I know, a little bit I played, having a knight looks like it's good. There's some high, melee DPS. Necromancer with poison being able to heal and shit off bleeds and stuff looks pretty crazy. But if you also give, like, the warrior... what is it, zombie? If that's... or make him an undead warrior, I guess, right? He could then leech off the poison that the Necro would be casting. So you'll be healing them too. I mean, the whole group has some kind of, like... some death aspect to it. You can probably just make like a whole like poison-based group maybe. With one guy going yeah, with some hydro for heals. Conquering is cool. What's conquering? Is that a spec? I don't know what that is. Conjuring and summoning together, does it mean? God damn it. Yeah, I rolled, starting character I had, whatchamacallit, a mage. That was hydro and whatever the electricity damage is, arrow, I think, or something like that. So what I would do is I would cast rain down on the enemies and then just electrocute them and shock them. Problem is, though, I had, you know, my warrior who would just get shocked as well because he'd be obviously in the middle of their group trying to fight since he's melee. So I really didn't... even though it works, it was also fucking me up at the same time, too. So... it's like... you'd have to make something that kind of... compensates or synergizes is the word I'm looking for, with everybody in the group to really maximize. He's gotta daze me as he dies, right? Yo, please. Yeah. I killed myself quite a few times. I noticed too, now on the knight, he's got, crippling attack. For whatever reason, they made it like, when you attack with it, it's like a swipe. So he hits whatever is like off to the side of him and in front of him, like in kind of like an arc or a cone. And I wound up doing damage to, like, you know, my guys around me inadvertently, because all I'm doing is trying to cripple the guy so he can't walk. But yet it was like AoE and hitting everybody. I'm like, why the fuck is cripple an AoE skill? It shouldn't be. It should just be a tap skill which applies a slow. But that was, I was winding up killing myself quite a few times. I kept on like whacking my mage with it. I'm like, what the fuck? It's so easy to forget because that's not a skill that normally would be AoE. Like, you know what I mean? I was thinking at least 2 ranged, a melee, and, well, 3 ranged, I guess. A summoner, or a necro, or something of the sort, so we can get, some extra guys added into the group, right? And then, from there, melee for tank, which, from what I understand, Knight is the strongest. You can go with a 2-handed build, I think. And then somebody who is like a hybrid DPS slash healer. So you would have 2 ranged DPS and a hybrid as the healer. So the cleric, I know, is, because you don't really have to go cleric. Cleric's more like melee, not that you gotta do melee, but it starts off that way. But you can get a mage and just pick like a hydro ability for heals. Then if you go hydro, you could, you probably, I don't know. Well, he could go hydro and then probably just something that like does poison or something to compensate the other DPSers. And then have the tank pick up, I guess you'd have to go undead. I don't really know how it works, but there used to be a talent that was called Necro, and it allows you to, you know, receive poison instead of health for life. But I think that's what you get now when you roll like an undead character. So like make an undead knight, undead human knight, from my understanding. Well, like I said, you can technically take, it's kind of like PoE a little bit. The classes are really just the starting skills that you get at the beginning of the game. Once you're out of character creation, you can build that character however you want, you know what I mean? Like, class really doesn't matter, per se. It's just your starting gear, really. So that's what I'm saying, like, you don't have to roll a cleric. Yeah, poison heals undead. But what I'm asking is, like, I know there's that undead race, so do you have to pick undead race now, or is that, or they still have that talent that's called Necro, and that I'm not sure of. Because I was watching a few videos, and Necro was a talent you could pick up to allow you to, you know, get healing off poison, but I think they changed that when I brought the undead race into the game, because now it kind of makes that mute, you know, like you don't really need to do that. It's just a waste of the talent, just roll an undead version of whatever the fuck you're playing. So, yeah. But you can literally make a whole group undead. And then you just stand in poison all day and just keep leeching life. Not that I would go full undead, but I'm just saying. Right. I didn't say leech. I'm saying, well, I meant... When I said necro, I just meant, like, leeching life, not in the general term, but just whatever functionality it is for the necro to get, like... Which is standing in poison. That's basically what I meant. Saying leeching, because I'm used, you know, the phrase from PoE, everything's leeching in PoE, so... Just habit. But yeah, I know there actually is leeching in the game. And you're right, standing in blood. Well, what we could do, I don't know what your plans are Sunday if you want. Oh, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it's tomorrow, Sunday, right? Take a look at it together tomorrow if you want. We're not doing anything. Just do it on voice, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna stream it or anything like that. I'm not gonna stream it all tomorrow. And then, we kind of just coordinate what we're gonna do for a group. We can even set it up. And then get, you know, that way we're ready to go on Monday. Okay. Yeah, we can do that tomorrow then. Minus breakfast, I'll try and get on like super early. So I'll send you. I'll send you. I don't know. What would be the best way to get an alert to you? Would be Twitch or Facebook? Just remember to have your phone like around you tomorrow morning. That's all. All for you afternoon. Why do you gotta daze me, dude? It's really annoying. Alright. Yeah, so like, I'm thinking like, again, if I don't, I'm probably gonna have like, I usually eat breakfast with the family in the morning on Sundays, so probably probably like 10 o'clock my time, so what is that? Oh, I'll try for like 9. I'll try for 9. And... Actually, no, I don't think we're eating breakfast tomorrow. I think my old man said he's going out for donuts tomorrow morning, so I don't think he's eating at home tomorrow. So that actually might even be better. So yeah, I think like 9 o'clock my time, so what's that? Fucking 3 p.m.? Your time? Really? Or no, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. For 5 hours late. Still, fuck, man. Feels like half the day's shot. The time differential. Alright. Well, figure around that time. Check out some videos and shit and see what people recommend and take a look at them in the game, I guess. Then what you do is we can kind of like you know, like I can't talk. Kind of like what I would do for Poe, just kind of like iron out a build, so this way, like when we get to like, you know, level 5 or whatever, we know what we're getting. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Speed up the gameplay a little bit, hopefully. Fucking serious right now? I'm just being bounced around like... You seeing this? I was literally getting thrown around like a ping pong ball right there. Well, see, polymorph... I don't know if you need polymorph, because... If you, like for example, if you were to pick, like the dwarf race, don't they get fortify? Or not fortify, petrify. Where you turn somebody to stone or something? And that's basically the same thing as polymorph. You put that on the melee guy. Kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, go undead dwarf knight. It would give him, I think, petrify, and he'd be a real high DPSer. I think. And then he would have the ability to heal poison. So while the DPSers are poisoning, he could just stand it and fucking he get healed all day. You know? So I don't know if you need a polymorph per se. I don't really know what abilities you get with it, but if it's just like WoW, or you have a mage with a sheep or a chicken, I think Petrify would take care of that, wouldn't it? And that way you can just have your DPSers just doing a shit ton of damage from range. I don't know. Like I said, I'd... What the fuck? polymorph, you can fly? How do you fly? I know there's teleport in the game, but how do you fly? What, do you turn into a bird or something? Grow wings is a skill. What the fuck is going on right now? Jesus Christ. Oh, what the fuck? We're just getting thrown all over the place. Alright, here's a good question. At least I think it's a good question. What level does the character need to be in order to level up, like for example, level 2 level 2 polymorph, for example, right? What's the required level so you can get level 2? Character level. I mean, our casters could go hybrid, but I just know, like, you got to be a certain level and a certain amount of skill points to get to invest into it, like into the next rank or whatever. I know level 1 is 1 point, level 2 is 2 points, and I think level 3 is 3 points. But what are the character level requirements? I don't know if that's on the internet anywhere. Probably in a wiki. That way you can be like, alright, well, if you want to go Necro with some polymorph, but if you really only need to get level 2 on polymorph, then we stop at level 2, and he's just got like a hybrid of other specs, you know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever the fuck. You get polymorph level 2 at level 2. 1 point per level. Okay, so I'll have to take a look at it. It seems like they changed that from the first one. The first game was like, you had to be a certain character level, and you had a certain amount of skill points in order to get to the next rank in the chosen profession. So it's like, if you were, well, polymorph for the sake of conversation, you put 1 point in at level 1. I think rank 2 was 2 points, rank 3 was 3 points, but I don't know what the character level was. Something like that. Then like rank 4 would have been 4 points or something. So it seems like looks like they changed that. So yeah, I'll take a look at that then. Points don't increase per level? Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Oh, there was... I actually did have a question that just popped in my head. When I was playing, I got the human guy in my party, right? After I got off the ship. And I noticed he had an ability that allowed you to summon a wolf. And it costs 3 action points. But I couldn't summon the wolf. It kept on saying, like, you can't do that at this time or something. It was very fucking confusing. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm not sure if you had that guy in your party. Ifin, yeah, Ifin. Or Ifin, or whatever the hell his name is. Yeah. How do you cast the summon wolf? Like, if you have this, like I said, it requires 3 points to use the skill. Because of the collar. So he has a wolf that he can't summon until the collar's off? By story? Is that what you mean? Is that what you're saying? There's there are your soul skills. Oh, is that thing where you gotta like find dead bodies or something and consume their soul? Is that basically what that is? Kind of like Poe, where you gotta charge the whatchamacallits? I don't know, I can't even think what I'm trying to say. I think you know what I mean, but is that kind of like that same mechanic, sort of thing? I remember watching a video where a guy was consuming a dead person's body or something. I don't know. Make any sense? Fuck off. Yeah, the collars are preventing you from casting source magic. Oh, casting source magic. Okay. And source magic is what you get from harvesting dead bodies or something? Or ghosts or some shit, right? I guess that leads into the next question. How do you do that? How do you obtain source from the undead bot or from the ghost? Like, what do you actually have to do that? Do you know, or I don't know if you fiddled around with any of that crap? Sounds like you did. Still got the collar. Well, there was, did you talk to the armor chick in the town? She supposedly knows how to get the necklaces off. I remember talking to her and picking up the quest, but, you know, I wound up dying before I ever really got to do the quest for her. Yeah, the female armorer in the town, like, I would talk to her with, Ifin. Because she wouldn't talk to my, the raptor dude. And she mentioned something about, oh, she knows how to get the collar off, but she won't tell me because I'm not worthy enough, so you gotta go prove your worth. So I guess that's why I was like, oh, well, maybe I gotta go fight the arena. And I wound up getting wiped when I was down there. And that's when then I realized, oh, I didn't have a save file, because the game didn't automatically back up. So I was fucked. So I was like, ah, fuck it, let's turn it off and play when we get together. Okay. Alright. Fair's enough. Damn it! Fuck! Hate that shit. Burst the controls. Pain in the ass. I can't believe you still only doing 13 damage to these guys. The Armos. Knights, whatever the fuck they are. Dude, I'm halfway to 51? Oh, that can't be right. Oh. I didn't even know I hit... What? 52? When the fuck did I hit level 52? When I hit 51, I must... I have no fucking idea. I thought I was still looking for 51. I might as well go to 53 now, I guess. Yeah, I think the guy in the video was actually 53, because I think he had 377 health or something like I will. Stop dazing me, it's stupid. What the f... Speaking of that armor chick, I fucking stole, like, everything out of her camp. I had, like, one guy talking to her, and then I snuck with one of my other dudes and just looted all her shit. Ran the guy, like, halfway across town, so she wouldn't know who did it. And then I released the conversation on the other character, and she immediately goes back to her camp. She's like, I've been robbed! Who took my things? Like, blah, blah. She's like, this is gone, that's gone! It's kind of funny. I thought that was pretty clever. They don't do that in the first game. Either they catch you or they don't, and other than that, they don't even notice. But that's pretty cool. So I literally took everything she had. And there's like a lot of shit laying around in her little area. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? It's kind of like Star Wars. I would have been fine if it was just like main story shit and side quests like weren't voiced and all that, but it's not as much of an issue for me like the Swope Star Wars The Old Republic MMO was. I don't know if you ever played that game, but that was just a little excessive. And then when you had people in the group, you had to sit there and like wait for it and all this crap. It was just like, plus it sucks. It sucks when you've seen it already. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm sure you're probably gonna run into that problem when we go back and play it again. When it's fresh dialogue, I like it. But if it's something that I've already sat through, I don't feel like sitting through it again kind of thing. So, very beginning of the game, like, we can skip a lot of the dialogue since we both know, like, what's going on with it. Unless I have people watching it that really care, then I'll probably take my time with it, but I'm fine just like to skip a lot of shit up to like where you first get in the cave and meet the people in there. Then at that point, yeah, I could probably go for the voiceover because I'm sure there's a lot of shit that I mean, there's still more stuff that I did, but I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff too. But for streaming, it's a million times better because I don't have to sit there and read the fucking shit out the chat. So for that, I love it. But well, that's true. Yeah. Well, doesn't really matter, but I went pretty boy when I was playing, so I picked all the good responses. Like all the polite shit. So I know what the answers are to those. Why can't I fucking move? God damn. Well, it'll also be different, too, if we're playing different characters in general, now that I think about it. Like, I had the lizard guy. The dude with... The guy with the story, and... Yeah. So, if I play as a different character, then yeah, that's just gonna be different for me in general, so... Yeah, that guy. It's a roll to mage. I went with his racial as fire breath, since he was already ranged to begin with, and the fire breath's actually got pretty decent range to it. But I was gonna go. I was trying like a fire build. Alright, so I was going to do anyway, but I wound up picking up Geo. Do the poison thing. But I quickly realized poison, you know, it worked, or not poison, the lightning shit. Rain and lightning. Yeah, his origin story is, he was a prince or something, and his clan pretty much shit all over him for something that he did and exiled him, and he's trying to go back and regain his, throne or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, if you play a different character in general, like, a lot of the NPCs wouldn't interact with him because he was a lizard. So if I play a different character, then obviously I'll get a different response from those NPCs. You know what I mean? Just for that reason. That's kind of what I meant, so... Yeah. God. Holy shit, man. Look at my SP. When I started doing this, I had like, I think 80k. I think. Something like that. Maybe 100k. Holy fuck. At 805,000. What? Fuck them guys up now. Just gotta change weapons to do it, but I can fuck them up. I'm gonna take a couple hits now. And they're only doing 4 damage to me, 5 damage instead of 20, 25. I gotta get a save point in order to do that. Right now I have no idea where any of them are. I'm done after, once I get this level, I'm moving on anyway, so... Save point's up north, right? Is that where I came from? Honestly, I don't even remember where I came from. Seagull's up north. So yeah, so once I finish getting leveled, I'll head over that way. Yeah, there's one right before the boss. God damn it, dude. Would you get on blue and stay there, please? God damn it. Still takes a little while to kill them, but they are killable. Still take too long to farm though. A little bit more to go. Stay on target. Stay on target. That would be, with this style of combat, you know what this would make a really good game for? Castlevania game. Never did an isometric Castlevania. That would actually be pretty good, I think. Give the guy a whip. Have all these AoE abilities with the whip. Fuck 3D shit. I think that would be pretty badass. Like right now, if I was running around with Simon Belmont, using a whip. That'd be pretty cool. I think. I would probably enjoy, like, if this was like Symphony of the Night, I would prefer this over Symphony of the Night, like in this current, like the original game. Someone did that. I'll put it this way. If the genre was... well, it's not genre, but... if the franchise wanted to get away from the 3D, because even though, like, Lords of Shadow, I thought those two games were okay. They weren't bad. The first game was much better than the second. But instead of doing, like, all 3D like that, because the controls were a little goofy, so was the camera. And there's been a couple PlayStation versions that kind of play similar to it, which I'm not too keen on. I would prefer really the side-scroller type Castlevanias. I feel the same way when it comes to Metroid in general. But yeah, I would definitely prefer a Castlevania like this over the Lords of Shadow game. That's just me, though. But I can see a Castlevania game playing out really well like this. The only thing that would be a little goofy would be the projectiles, but that could just be simply taking advantage of like Z targeting or something. So I mean that would work. Now, when I say, like Belmont, like, using his whip and shit, I'm not talking about doing exactly what I'm doing in the Whirlwind. That ain't what I'm really referring to. What I mean is, just the style, like, sitting back here whipping that guy, you know, or having a spin attack. Not as crazy as this, but something, like, that's lore-friendly for someone with a whip. Yeah, I just think that would be cool. Because this, I mean, the one thing about this game, combat is really good. It's really, really satisfying, the combat in this game. Boss fights, Well, no. Even the boss fights, in theory, they play well. It's just the boss fight itself, or some of the boss fights are pretty garbage. But the mechanics of the combat, fighting the bosses and stuff, are pretty cool. But, like, there's no way, no, I would not want to fight this end boss ever again. Like, it's just, like, I'm real close to the fucking save point. I didn't realize I was even that close. What? Oh, I hit no. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I thought I leveled, like, 5 times. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Alright, let's get that out of the way. So I guess these are going to be maxed out once I get done. Yep. Well, that's all done. So other than farming XP, I don't have to fucking worry about grinding another damn thing in this game. Holy shit. 16 fucking hours in this game. It's basically like hour or two worth of boss fights. Yeah, that's right. I gotta fight this guy at phase 1 again. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's just skip on. I'm just skipping all this shit. I don't need to see it again. Oh, I gotta fight this guy. Again. I forgot I killed this guy. Fuck. Should have saved. Well, after I kill this guy, I'll go back down and save again, so I don't have to kill him again for any other reason. However, this guy should be much easier than he was last time. I forgot all about this guy. Dark Link. Excuse me. But not really. You missed all this. Well, to give you an idea, he was hitting me for like 15 or 20 damage the first time I fought him. He's doing 1 damage to me right now. Plus, I was only hitting him for like 70, and I'm hitting him for what? 130 in some cases. Everything's only hitting me for 1 damage. Even that ability there was hitting me for like 30, but I could only do like 10 damage to him when he was doing it. Where am I at? Wow. See, this is where this game fails, is this whole leveling shit. It's a fucking joke. I mean, I really wasn't even fucking trying. I was just fucking spamming the attack button. Did I do it? Yeah, you did it. This guy's a fucking pussy. Basically, he told her before the fight, I'm gonna kick your ass the same way I killed your dad. She said, fuck off. He's like, alright, let's go. They fought, I win. Now he's saying, oh, you're just as powerful as your dad. Maybe I should have listened to your dad, but still, suck a dick. I'm gonna die anyway. Alright, see ya. And I'm out. That's pretty much summed it up for you. It's it in a nutshell. That's like, saves like 10-15 minutes of conversation right there. Alright, now let's go back and save. If I can go back. Which I should be able to, but... yeah. Yeah, we met him earlier in the game. He's the guy who killed our dad right before you picked up the flame sword. That was like back at like level 10 or 12 or some shit. Maybe a little higher, I don't know. Alright, so we're saved, we don't have to kill that guy again. Now, for no reason, I gotta run up the top of this and then to the top of the tower. This was pretty cool. It's cool when you run through it, but I would have preferred them just to put a ladder in, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I gotta do this like 5 times. It's 1. Two. Okay, 2 times, I lied. It seemed like a lot longer the first time I did it. Oh shit, there was a save right fucking here and I missed it. Never seen it. Interesting. I can kind of see why I missed it, because when I ran through, she was like really... She kind of blended in with this over here, and with this beam going up, it was a little hard to see her. Huh, that's so funny. That's right fucking there. Whatever. We're good. It wouldn't have helped me at any point, you know what I mean? It wouldn't have made a difference, really. Saved me running back down to go farm, though. There we go. Lady Rhea. Now this is Rhea. This is the other chick that's in a bubble, not the one from downstairs. I'm not gonna go through this again either. This is Dallas, the big guy we keep hearing about. It's a big fucker I was fighting when he came back. He thinks I'm still a piece of shit. It does look like Alucard, by the way. Fucking does. Just take the staff and put a sword in his hand. It's fucking Alucard. He pretty much says, I'm gonna go fuck off, I'm gonna kill you. And he goes to kill her, and the chick that was captive before is now freed. No explanation on how they did it, but she comes up and saves Yunica with the rest of the fucking idiots. The other clowns show up too. And I'll pick it up at that point. This is just bullshit dialogue. This is twin. Yeah, his evil twin brother. Anyway, that's pretty much just bullshit here. So now he's gonna be like, alright, you're dead. I'm not fucking around with you. Does it again. And now here's where he technically thinks he kills her, but Lady Fina from downstairs, the other one that was caught, she comes up and saves her. This is the slowest moving projectile ever. She could have moved. Alright. Like, they make it look like it's just, oh yeah, everybody's fucking here, let's go kick his ass kind of thing. No, you don't even, because you notice, because you remember me fighting a guy, they don't even help out in the fight. Fucking Lady Fina just stands there with her fucking thumb up her ass. Is the fight over yet? Like, what's going on? None of these guys help at all. Fucking jerk-offs. If you please, Rhea, we must gather our power and confer it upon Yunica. I don't know what the fuck that means, because I don't have any extra power going into this fight. At least not that I know of. The divine power of the goddesses. No, it's more than that, but how? Don't doubt yourself, Yunica. You've never once been powerless. You've always been strong. All of our wishes, our feelings, and our strengths, we now give to you. Take them with our blessings. All of a sudden, the other chick... that's right. They give her the power to blow away the shield that was protecting them. That's what it was. Now, if you notice, the angel here, Fina, and Rhea, the one in the bubble, both combined their powers and gave it to her so she can destroy the shield. How the fuck can she cast out of the bubble all of a sudden when downstairs Fina couldn't do a damn fucking thing? She's just sitting there fucking like reading Playboy and shit in the bubble with her thumb up her twat. How the fuck can she cast out of the bubble? Like, that the point of her being in the bubble? So how did that make any sense? It's the first thing that popped in my head when I was sitting there watching. I'm like, what? I'm like, how's that work? I'm like, either that or Dallas is like the worst fucking villain ever. I don't know. Like I said, man, this game is so poorly written when you like really break it down. It takes a lot out of the game. And I analyze a lot of shit. Like, I do it with movies and all that, so like doing it with a video game is no different, but I don't even remember what phase 1 was. So he's probably gonna well, no, he probably won't kill me because I'm leveled up, but I don't even remember what I had to do this phase. Or is he big from the get-go? I don't remember. Oh, he is, okay. That's why I don't remember how to fight him. Didn't have to, that's right. It starts off like this. I guess when I was sitting there earlier thinking about, oh, I already killed him in his human phase was the other guy. Wow. Wow, dude, I literally feel bad for this guy now. Let's see now. I don't know. It really does kind of take the fun out of the game. Like, even though I'm not, like, right now I'm gonna be like, ah, funny, I killed you, ha ha ha, right? Literally everything's doing 1 damage to me. It's like, why can't I go on red? God damn it.